So in this video, we're going to talk about the drop-based rally demand zone. First of all, we're going to look at its market structure and how it looks like. And after that, we're going to use the supply and demand indicator to detect the demand zone on the charts. And we're going to show you how you can trade those demand zones as well. So make sure to watch the video till the end. Hey guys, welcome back. So in this video, we're going to talk about the drop-based rally demand zone. Okay, so first of all, the drop-based rally demand zone is one of the types of two demand zones. The other one is rally-based rally, which we have discussed in another video. So in the drop-based rally demand zone, it is a price pattern that represents the formation of demand zone on the price chart in the technical analysis. And these zones are important because market moves from one zone to another zone, and we'll be seeing that live on the charts as well later in this video. So in order to study the drop-based rally demand zone, first of all, let's go through its market structure. So in the market structure, we can see that demand zone forms, the drop-based rally demand zone forms in three phases. The first phase is this drop phase, in which the market moves impulsively in the bearish direction. Then comes the base region, where the market is moving inside a range. Okay, and the last phase is this phase in which the market gives impulsive bullish move. So this is the market structure of the demand zone. And in the first phase, the sellers are in full control of the market. And in the second phase, neither the buyers nor the sellers have the control, and market is kind of in indecision phase. And in the last phase, the buyers take the majority and they control the market in the bullish direction. So this zone here, the high and the low of this ranging market, or this zone, will be our demand zone. So let me just move it upward. So the high and the low of this base zone will be basically our demand zone. And what demand zone represents is that institutions will put their pending buy orders at this zone, and market will come back to pick those pending orders and then move in the bullish direction. Okay, so we'll be seeing this in the examples as well. And what we can do here is we can also put the pending buy order at the high of this level, and our stop loss will be just a few pips below the low of this demand zone. When we move from market structure towards how we can detect it on candlestick charts, is this we'll be looking for these candles. The first candle is a big bearish candle with a big body, which represents the huge seller momentum. Okay, the second candle is basically a small bodied candle which has long shadows, so it represents that the market is in indecision phase. And then the final and the third candle will be a big bullish candle, which represents that the buyers are in very good momentum and they're controlling the market. So this is how it looks like on the candlestick charts. Okay, now let's talk about how do you trade the demand zones. So in order to trade the demand zone, as we discussed here, what we'll do is our demand zone will basically be the high and the low of this candle. So let me just draw it till here, and let me just go ahead and make the opacity tool a little bit lower. So this high and low of the candle will be our high and low of demand zone. And what we'll do is we'll put the pending order at this high, and our stop loss will be just a few pips below this low of this candle. Okay, so in this case, the market will move in the bullish direction after the formation of this drop-based rally demand zone, and then market will come back in order to pick the pending orders and then again move in the bullish direction. So this is how we'll be trading the demand zone. Now let's go ahead and apply the supply and demand indicator here. So let me just click on this. So here we can see the formation of supply and demand zones, and in the settings of this indicator, I've only selected it to show me the drop-based rally demand zones because this is the topic of this video. I will put the link to this indicator in the description as well. So if you're interested, make sure to check the link in the description so that you can also get access to this indicator. So here the indicator is drawing the supply and demand zones in real time, and this latest zone, this latest drop-based rally demand zone, is formed here, as we can see here, and the indicator is updating this, has updated this in real time. So once the indicator detected that there is a drop-based rally demand zone forming here, and this is the high and low of this demand zone, so we'll put the pending buy order at this level. And as we can see here, sure enough, the market moved in the bullish direction and then came back to pick the pending orders, and this is basically very good pinpoint entry, and after that it gave the bullish move. So this is the area where we could take our profit. And now we can see the market has, after like successfully trading our demand zone, this drop based rally demand zone, the market moved below this low, and as soon as the market moved below this low, closed below this low of this demand zone, the indicator stopped drawing this demand zone anymore. And now there is another demand zone forming in the past, that is also a drop based rally demand zone. So if I because the indicator only draws the latest zones, but it does indicate where the other past zones are. So if I draw it from here, this zone will be at these levels, and we can see the market is again has come back to this demand zone after like trading this demand zone. The market has come back to this demand zone and picked the pending orders from here, and now it's moving in the bullish direction. So this is the power of supply and demand trading. And also like this indicator helps traders to trade the supply and demand zones in real time. So let me just repeat what we have discussed in this video so far. First of all, we talked about what is demand zone and what is its significance, okay? And after that we looked at its market structure, which is that it consists of three phases. The first phase is drop, base, and rally. So this is one type of demand zone, okay? And if we look at the candlestick charts for this demand zone, it will look something like a big bodied bearish candle, then a base candle with a small body, and then again another big bullish candle with a big body, which represents the huge momentum of the sellers. And after that we went over the charts and looked at what is like what are the demand zones the indicator is showing us and how we can trade them. And we can see that the market the supply and demand indicator gave us the signal that we should be placing our buy order at this level and at this level after the formation of demand zone. So if we look at in the indicator in the past as well, we can see the formation of these supply and demand zones, this rally based drop, rally based rally demand zone, this again rally based rally demand zone, drop based drop supply zone. So like indicator is giving us all the demand zones and the supply zones that are forming on the charts, and we can use this indicator to trade those zones, okay? Because it will notify you in real time whenever a demand zone is formed on a chart. So make sure to, if you're interested, make sure to check the links to this indicator in the description. And I hope you guys like this video. If you have any questions, please comment down below and I would love to answer them. See you guys in the next video. Thank you.